Kennedy betia Kennedy was car Kennedy betia. Now we 80 million ska. And Kennedy was car we see factory kakraka cold store fridge be breed what can see. Kennedy there or some president to do betia.
Kevin Akobadu Taylor, man of the moment, 1,000. Bema Wojina Brane, na attack Eban so Ejani two free left, right, center, back, next still. Kevin Akobadu Taylor, Adrian Nasu, say Renchi. Wabe Soja Pa, SC, Kennedy Agyapong, so concerning the 18 million case na Olusi 2 announce Aremeyao, no, USA no. Kevin Akobadu Taylor, Abache, Kennedy Agyapong, in fact, was Abesu Ejapa, hard one. Eddie a quick campaign so I have Penyah block media. Message us any demo. Over like a video on that room. Over subscribe button and smack the cable notification icon for latest updates. Now better watch when their mama ever comments. Message us over so. No share video number unia so any be a share. They are queer name. On him sana case be a course between Kennedy Agyapong and Anas Aremeyao Anas. Ni na ye defamatory case and a twegu ewo USA mountain so court via ewo USA. Na say case ni a twegu every 2021 ni mo ebe nyina de. They've been visiting, the courts for this assignment. Until 2025 year, about 3 days ago, and there's a court, Equal Transcendent Subium, Omuko Bu Atenese, Akobu about Kennedy Agyapong. At the end of the day, Anas Aremeyao Anas are winning $18 million case against Kennedy Agyapong.
So the court's decision, if we start at the end, the court is denying request for this trial, and everyone will file motions at the appropriate time, and the court will address everything after the motions are filed appropriately and then respond appropriately. Does anyone have any questions about anything? Good luck to everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much.
I honor crown court FOC Anas Aremeyao. Say only face mask from MOE, just say some Rasta man be kurao. Anas ebe kunipo. And now when you money, Anas. Let's Anas is not one person, but Anas is a group of people. Yes, sir. Now we have this case now. Kennedy Agyapong Elusi to Anas no. Anna Kevin Akobadu Taylor 1,000. Bema won't see so man sanwaham. Abetre na adwene ewo ho na in fact wake kana adwene pa kire Kennedy Agyapong abra na osa twetwe no
Kennedy betia Kennedy was car Kennedy betia. Now we 80 million ska. And Kennedy was car we see factory kakraka cold store fridge be breed what can see. Kennedy there or some president to do betia. Enti and then they see what court the lawyer chechim. Wa unko law school mi lawyer dwom ema ye nyina yate eye de ekọ the possibility you can say for now the 80 million is just so the possibility is about 90 million is high and the possibility is about 60 or 50 million is very high. Kennedy appeal in Kwadia and a lawyer in the future no so person appeal also of 18 equitable so near the two contain near kataso and sanya koshe appeal no but for now the Kennedy beba abe den abe perka krasa ebia yente so yate so krampo no ebia media minim maybe a tiba be a 14 and also times Eddie or inti ready basi or say or not client here Anas in decide whether to apply for plus times 5 or times the no intended the to me can was say definite but the see just the can was the see just in the second Japan as we speak now or the Anas Aremeyao Anas $18 million I was say off fee or so church on crowd tabi diaba no problem Anas the lawyers say omo chain yate so kra no it will take so crazy $400 $80 million minus $400 when calculation and a Kennedy to the account. Into say yate so crazy a judge no or beso teso jury no na say 80 million ebia or teso $330 cra into 80 million minus $330 yen share the Kennedy betia and also asem. Now let's enter the courtroom na yen share the see or court and the a courtroom of New Jersey Kennedy Agyapong any Anas case na a year and the Kennedy he needs to pay $18 million. 18. Remember, Kennedy back court also offered $9.5 million. I didn't Kennedy pen or Anas a double number Kennedy. Now Kennedy is offered $9.5 million if you and Anas I had a double 9.5 million no mano. It Kennedy you know pen or Anas I had 2 amano. And then there was a Kennedy 2 Anas. Now and then Kenya show. Kennedy Agyapong obetua osika and ascend your call Kennedy Fui. But we have money kakra non to be account. Say or say we have money $800 million. Only $80 million. Alright, now see this. This when in summer you see your court. Today I'm catching them. You see this particular guy. Now me catch him say Miss Suno, your friend Dada Fred. This guy, many Kennedy work court no or the misinformation is given to Abontene. My legal team no, they are put it together. And announce the Kennedy case no, in court. These are part of the evidence announced team no, the legal team no, edit. This foolish man, your friend that afraid, me a call. I will make sure to siko beti okruma no. Ebe kunetu esika no, ebe hunu na obenum edurokunu. I am going to sue him. Now Kennedy case no, this fool obemu. He was mentioned and he is the tool. Any other foolish platforms Kennedy Agyapong edi misinform Ghana for. Anas na one fan kono so anas the ojana mane koye. But I am going to sue. Because time Kennedy Agyapong they be call court. I'm winning case no. Sa branch betina TV so betina social media. Ya twitwa tape sin nego. E ka kire wi ase say judge no case so no. Judge na endi asem ni ye. Obekọ court akọkirem. Ono na be gina abonte be ka kire nkofo say oh case no Kennedy ewini. Until today I want him to know where announce the case no. And remember on Kennedy Agyapong na Facebook and otwantro mo amunim no no. One can chance Kevin Taylor say he is going to meet me in court in Massachusetts. I am taking it to him. Me say this time on obiya beda because you want to say anyane saa enkwasiafo sister anything na make catch boys bi say munya monkwasa na mudi no New York Street ni so a mu hu bebi amobedi mu nkoma akọ me de all the nkwasiasem ne ba me so a I will catch you from your hole and make sure the Lord deals with you. Into so become as making sure say on krata do bibia gina na so. It won't send a message when come the Fred. Where announce the case no. It was part of the evidence. Announce at the can case no. Time I mimi case ne ba no. Sa Dada Fred way o se kwasi Penyah way etna TV so. Otwa atro eto judge no so. And most importantly otwa atro eto court no so. Not just a referee, no. Because I was waiting. I got my legal team to compile everything. And he needs to prepare himself for over $5 million. Yes, I am telling him. Some misinformation or best sending in public about a ruling from a federal court. Anything I'm in the picture to sono. It's more munim say me, I am coming to him. Mima a little bit of it right after our case. Because I wanted my team to compile enough. It would that afraid, no. Anas the enemy. Anas share na one for one back or two. By you. Sansa no kafak judge na otina mimi case no so. Misinformation a wo cartoon frame him. Efa meme ho time anasa case no court. Obeba American court abechirem. And I will make sure say over $10 million we may see you. You need to get ready. You need to get a lawyer. You need to be ready for what is coming because you're your boy who be your boy who into say why ready say obe missing for me I be the Kennedy Agyapong kwasema wait for me because I'm coming with a 10 million suit me catch you. So get ready. Now these are some of the things that happened in court. It be ready. We are coming to serve you. Me catch you because we are one person who catch you. Who can correct? Penyah when you say go to one no somebody passing. Tete abuche kan kwasi asem catch. Yene kwara yesu so ya be chirman no. We no bagaya trata tai ke kan kwasi asem Jimmy. What do asem akọ America judge so. The share na me catch me team say they should be quiet. You know my lawyer. Obechira will be America. Krom hanya wo de. What that afraid? Now, my mentor they see what court and the pictures and the videos. So this is what happened in court. Kennedy Agyapong, you see during the hearing, no, Okojun saw 10 times. Obano anu musio Kennedy ay frail, why mre. Onantia no you see. Ohun de onfe. The nisu brino. Kennedy Agyapong, you see in the court. Insuo otusu baba go no ada no Okojun so no aba. Sikeni bele. Junso hini eye esikeni bele. Otigana yen kanasem kwasiasam. And the America court, you piano question down. Well, to be Ghana court, no did judge at them. Near so, oh, Mr. Kennedy, oh, honorable America court, pure water near 7. America court Kennedy Agyapong pure water the demand say no ot down sa akokɔ aka kyerɛ Ghana for sa ankɔfo na mo so so Ghana na oboba no mu hunahuna mo da mo no they are nobody in America, they are nobody in Europe and America, they are nobody. And Akwa Kennedy was suppressing the power cronim Ghana cronim and then ot down the man pure water. My mention more pictures from court today. You have a video. This is a year the see court and the Kennedy near na case because not OTA. I mean you do make a siakesium. Send a beya bloggers in Benya BBD. Kennedy near case na course on the a year court. Kennedy Agyapong one. The lawyer is say amutumu say mo ding. $18 million a car at the Kennedy tiri so. $18 million na no kasa any nyome bia oye. Oti Ghana ena omo frustrating kofo omo the court e popo kofo. The same case in Ghana we wini Ghana judges a time case na man so we wini obedu America osade sa case na ba say me wini case ni Ghana and America court said dabi the na ekoso Ghana no sebio no mo bonkuro. This is Kennedy the lawyer sorry kasa emfa boga yemre ye djudwam me ma bloggers the lawyers na kasa no e defend no emfa Kennedy so neto no ye pia na hye showdown emre showdown at court why din judge bi ani wa onim no eye clerk bi ani wa onim no bailiff bi ani wa onim no sa court we enye ho na akoka do you know who I am or do you know me? I say yanka do you know me? Do you know me? Haven't you heard about my name? If you don't take care, you take care. Saudi the bini America court e bini ho. It read my lips and then not na kwanchan where Superior Court of New Jersey and young kwanchan court. We any in some course or quarter me ma gallery ni kakra. Akaboga nkwa ne lawyer ba ko no yehu me bia wafa. Enti ene da ho no New Jersey Superior Court Kennedy Agyapong ene yemia na hyenchen no otumi kasa boga emre onim obi a akwa hunahuna no akoye do you know me? Don't you know I am Akompre Kennedy Agyapong? Unim se me free for su. I am the MPP financier ejuma ba enam da pono so de ntwe na bowe ozo kwa wi akokokon Kennedy 80 million at that table so also per 9 point billion me 9 million dey de ntwe na table so no wi also pa akokokon and the anasa kokun ntwa brawo anasa 80 million ntwe we de ntwe na bowe Kennedy is e be akokokon obi say judgment today say na heaven be you ebeka obiane ne lawyer judgment today no heaven say ya o ebeka obiane ne lawyer but there's a lawyer ko fum na ka go out to I heaven say ya the be no be can judgment today ebe say obiane ne lawyer otu abo so lawyer oh I'm urinating I'll be back fum no afa second door no ewuram now that want to watch your lawyer judgment today say ya the be ebeka obiane ne lawyer okay we air court exclusive na me dem no Kennedy Agyapong net no ai ekoso court wo orkodo 18 million showdown they twe the ball no Kennedy so pa akokokon nim gallery na ekoso no afera dis boga atene kire sa akonwa no so obi atene makotene kire na ese emu aye din boga kana no esi so read my lips boga reading lips no say oh saboga kana no nesi so I say say eya jiegu $18 million hit $18 million ya dia pim Kennedy also tia ana asekura bo no me bo besia ana asekura me ho kire me ti besia also me bo besia pe 500k ma me fanya me nyoma ana utie lawyers nyina ewia 500k dia wan fa ma media me no ba ku bewu enti boga read my lips and waka lips nesi no wakotena nchen why say to se libra ba media me kote beka me kote and I made the evidence the bechiro because when you say ebi mo ho Jimmy Kevin Taylor boa otan Kennedy we anya me Kennedy asemo Kennedy ni anas we need $18 million they see your court no and I made it chiro enye bosremuka me ma blog is eduane edi Kennedy won sensem part 1 and 2 now koso Kennedy Agyapong nuana okasa nka onko di MP no onie ono se court we see the trust kaba akoko kontwa apetire ni tiesi form Kennedy nuane nie we are not in radio so Kennedy will contest the 2028 elections onie we see the trust bebra ye no akofa be kakreya yesi ye nende o me rekoma anas akudi ase no obema Kevin Taylor 500,000 enti Kennedy nuane nie we na okopri seat na ya nto ama no omo nka no kre de otieche o de minim ebia omabusu Penyah na sankofo no ebia omo wo African market ni bi no ai enti Kennedy nuane so nie we see the trust ye bo 80 million so no we see the trust say titi wo bi ka titi wo bi kire now ninya no still out to me say na why emre eduru baby no Kennedy nuane can see I'm about to come here pressure ba this year court season me so me ba the court I'm defame me lawyer defame a judge in America. I'm going to court now. Let's watch a video. It's EL court time and a judge and a catcher Kennedy say he has the right to take the next action. We are exclusive. It's all on this platform. Maybe you know introduce some time. I more understand this platform is huge. Mashada. Bloggers need pekakra ko didi. Bitisi yo mo twa ye ko didi. I would say. Into court no Kennedy. Mr. Yawa Anas. Kennedy lawyers. Anas lawyers. And you could see, Metro, I'll show you the video. And that's what transpired. And this footage, from Anas, they were given the permission to film what happened in court. Court season 1. It may be sure what actually happened. Kennedy the Shebusha no Jina Kona Hona, can ask some children say, Assembly ya carry idiot yaw who be here. This is an exclusive video. Anywhere else on any platform. Also, who say the first place who's a video. I need to ask my team first if I should go ahead and show the video again. Team. No. I've spoken to Omoteki footage. We got our team to go in there. We wrote a permission and then they gave us the permission to film. Whatever you are seeing exclusive footage. No. You have done that clearance, Mr. S. Now let's go back and watch.
So the court's decision, if we start at the end, the court is denying the request for mistrial, and everyone can file motions at the appropriate time, and the court will address everything after motions are filed appropriately and then respond appropriately. Does anyone have any questions about anything? Okay. Good luck, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming.
So there's one thing you need to take notice of. Anas was still wearing nose mask in court. But over Ghana, judge to meet Sanoka says Anas saying nose mask na yendi. You see the difference. You see how our judiciary in Ghana. how bad some of our judges are. The judge sitting in that courtroom in New Jersey is looking at the facts and evidence before him. How you dress to court is up to you. It is your presentation in court, how the jury will see you. Whether you wear a nose mask or not, at the end of the day, it is your case, the substantive case, your evidence is what they are looking at, because they are dealing with the law. They are not looking at individuals. Anything about the law itself is blind. It does not look at faces, background, economically where you are coming from, or financial, or whatever. It's looking at the case, the law. They are applying it. So whether somebody is dread, whether somebody is wearing a nose mask, whether somebody is wearing a face shield, what is more important to the jury and the judge is that look at the evidence before you. Look at it and apply the law, and let's see. But don't say, Senya Obubu Asamgu Anas so Ghana was that it wasn't the substantive issue Anas had brought to court. Anna trying to defend himself. In Ghana, the Edibuati Anas say yes, nose mask be Anna face mask be. Say Anas say yeah. That means Anas is guilty. This is where we are as a nation. Judge to me say because of face mask, nose mask, because I want you to look in a certain way in my court. You know? If you don't look that way, I am going to call you a criminal. I am going to label you a criminal. That is the danger in our judiciary, and that is what we need to look at. Are we looking at a substantive case that is before us as judges, as judiciary, or we are looking at the characters or the individuals standing before us? And when you go to Ghana, the judiciary today look at the people involved in the case than the case itself. And that is the beginning of our end. And that is what is running this country down. Our biggest problem in Ghana today is that when judges sit in courtrooms, they are looking at the individuals involved, not the substantive case before them. It is all called back now. Check it. Case I say Anas Lucy against Techi against Kennedy Agyapong. You will see, said it is not about the evidence that was provided or was given in court. The judge now or the court case now he's looking more at how to unmask Anas. And this is how they have destroyed Ghana. Anas instructed to testify without mask. The evidence that has been provided, what do you need mask for? This is Ghana court. And this is how they use the law to destroy lives in Ghana. And see, for a very long time, we made the judiciary look like, say, Nyankopon, we cannot question the judiciary. We cannot question their conduct. We cannot even question their biasness. And that is what some young judges who were actually growing up, that is the thing that was in their head. At a point, they felt to say, when I sit on a case, a journalist or an individual does not have the right to even question the way I conduct my court proceedings. At a point, judges were called by the General Legal Council about their conduct in court. And when journalists like us sit on TV and on radio to question the conduct of judges, the judges are able to say, hey, but the warrant at all. So that is how low our judiciary has become. And we start to question the credibility of some of our judges in Ghana. It is not personal. It is because of their conduct. It is because of what they do. It is because of the way they conduct themselves and how they treat people before them. I can take you back to Opuni's case. Justice Jackson Unyuga sat in court. Somebody purged himself. The judge said, let us go and come back. I will punish the person who has purged himself under oath. That is our legal system today. We live in a country where a whole Supreme Court had to go to UK to bring some black book to judge our elections. That is how low our judiciary has come. It is not me. It is not about a judge sitting somewhere thinking that a young man like myself criticizing their actions and the way they conduct themselves in court. It is not about me. It is about we making sure the system works, making sure the people we have given, and yet that to me say among India some court, those people are doing what is right. Because if you don't have the right to criticize you as a judge, then it means you are giving you the free room, the free will to do damage. And that is what some judges want. They want to be democratically autocratic in Ghana. Listen, some judges in Ghana want to be democratically autocratic. They hide under the umbrella of judiciary to intimidate journalists, to intimidate open-minded criticism, and to intimidate the system. That is the pain that some people think that they can force on us in Ghana.
Comment section. Aha, Penyah block. Aha, yenu biye ni asem. Yenu biye ni asem. Yenu biye ni issue. Asem no ba ebe kana sene etie. Chira wadwe mame. Comment section. Aha, Penyah block media.